Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Silver Bells Mansarovar online education. Myself, Vinod Trivedi. Today, we are going to discuss the next part of chapter number 17, economic problems and challenges, poverty and unemployment. Dear students, some of part we discussed in a previous video. Now, next information we are going to get. Dear children, after understanding what is the definition of the poverty, what is absolute poverty, and what is relative poverty, we are going to discuss poverty in India. Okay, in previous video we discussed about poverty definition as well as there are two different classification about absolute poverty and relative poverty, and also we discussed about the measurement of the poverty is different to person and even to country. Now, next part of this chapter, poverty in India. In order to decide poverty line in 2011 and 12, Planning Commission of India declared per capita expenditure for rural area is rupees 816, which means rupees 4080 per family expenditure, and for urban area per capita expenditure was fixed at the rate of rupees 1000 per person. At least accordingly, family expenditure was declared to be at least rupees 5000. So already we have discussed about that one family it means 5 members. Okay, it has been counted, and in a rural area, according to a declaration of government, per capita expenditure for rural area rupees 816 per person. So multiply by 5, just you can count it, rupees 4080 per family expenditure. And for urban, okay, the expenditure of one person is 1000. So multiply by 5, it means 5000. Okay, that has been counted, and this means at least this much per capita income should be there to reach our expenditure for having food, good food, for shelter and some other basic requirements. Okay, we can fulfill by this amount if we earn monthly, and suppose if we do not earn, otherwise any person who is not earning, so he is or she is, we can say both of are in below poverty line. So on the basis of new criteria, number of poor has reduced 27 crore in 2011-12, and rate of poverty has reduced to 21.9% in the ratio of total population. In 2009-10, ratio of poverty in relation to population of India was 29.8%. Thus, approximately 35.47 crore people were living in poverty. In order to see the equal prevails at the international level, World Bank has decided per capita income as 1.90 US dollar in 2012 as per the rate of 2008, which is considered as the scale for poverty line. Okay, so whatever we have got, okay, that amount of per family in urban area and rural area, okay, which is decided by per capita income by World Bank. According to one report, World Bank, India's total population was approximately 120 crore in 2010, out of which 32.7% people were living in below poverty line, which makes about 45.6 crore. So students, as you can understand, almost half of portion of our population still they are living in below poverty line as per report of World Bank. As per the report of UNDP 2015, ratio of poverty in India in 2011-12 was 21.92. It means that out of total 26.93 crore, 21.65 crore people in rural area, in bracket 25.7, and only 5.28 crore people in urban area are under poverty line. Sub states, okay, according poverty has been noted over here. Chhattisgarh 36.93 in the poorest state of India, while Goa 5.9 has lowest poverty rate. Suppose if you, that question can be asked, okay, where is much poverty? So Chhattisgarh is the poorest state of India, while Goa is, okay, lowest poverty rate. In Gujarat, the population of poverty is 16.63. Chhattisgarh, Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Manipur, Bihar, Arunachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Orissa, etc. have more than 30% proportion of poverty in India. So you can say that Goa has not much poverty, and comparatively Gujarat has also less poverty, and remaining states still they are living in poor condition. India is bestowed with natural resources in large quantity and is prosperous in natural raw materials. Okay, bestowed means we got blessed from the nature, that we have favorable agricultural land. Even though we can harvest in some area, Punjab and Haryana, 3 season, okay, we can get crop. Okay, so this is the one of the good thing which has been given by the God nature. But because of lack of ability to make worthy profit from them, lack of education, training and skill, defective planning, since years the natural resources have not been utilized to their best possible extent for welfare of people. As a result of its proportion of poverty has not reduced, so it is said the poor live in wealthy in India. You can say, actually, after having all kind of things, okay, Mother God, Mother Nature has given a lot, but even though we do not have ability to utilize it and we cannot develop, so this is what still poor people they are living in a wealthy nation. It is said, it is the right thing, it has been noted over here. Okay, if we do not have potential how to utilize the thing, then we have to develop ourselves. Okay, no one can help, okay, by seeing the development of other nation. Okay, before 70 years the scenario was something else, but nowadays still we are lacking development, so it is needed. Okay, and nowadays having all kind of things, okay, good climate, favorable agricultural land and everything, having education, but still we are in developing countries list. Okay, this is the dark thing for our nation. Rural poor, generally landless laborers, farmer laborers, artisans of cottage industries or small scale industries, marginal farmers, beggars, forced labor, inhabitant of forest or mountainous region, tribals, temporary craftsmen, etc. are called rural poor. Okay, rural poor, who are they? Okay, they are maximum laborers. Okay, sometime we can say in them disguise unemployment. It means sometime whenever there is need of labor, okay, landlords, otherwise those who have good land band, they call farm labor, and after finishing their work, sometime their work has been finished within a 15 days or more, not more than 1 month, while what say in the sowing season, and then afterwards for 2 or 3 months sometime they do not have work, and when the time of harvesting come, okay, landlords, otherwise those who have good land, they call laborers for harvesting the crop. So sometime they are getting not working days in their area where they are living. So this is what they do not have maximum days for employment. Okay, those people who are living in rural area. And who are they? Okay, farm laborers. Some people, those who are working in cottage industry. In cottage industries, what kind of picture is this? Okay, those people who are working in cottage industry, they do not have a good work, otherwise they do not have good salary, because the owner of cotton industry, who himself does not get much, so he cannot give good to their employee. Employer suppose does not get good, then how can employer can give to their employees? So this is the picture of rural poor. Now in urban poor, those people who are living in urban areas, still they are poor. What is the reason behind it? So sometimes people, uh, they do not have work in their villages, so they try to rush to city area. Okay, and you can say the life of city is little costly than village. So we can see over here, urban poor, temporary laborers, labor on daily wages, domestic worker, rickshawala worker in tea stall or hotel or dhaba, worker working in garbage, beggars or who are not able to satisfy their minimum and basic necessity and live in poverty are considered to be urban poor. So you will have a question, who are called urban poor? So they are the people, temporary laborers. Over here also the scene is like this. Some people, they are working in construction line and many other things. Okay, so a contractor or builder, he generally call them at a time of work. Suppose they do not have work in the rainy season and all that time, those people not getting work in construction line. I'm giving one example to you. So at a time the expenditure of themselves is going on, but they are not getting money. Okay, this is the reason for their poor condition. One other thing is this domestic worker. Okay, domestic worker, they are working, okay, maximum days, but their wages is not so good. Rickshawala sometime, he gets money, otherwise sometime he has to move here and there without having what's a passenger. So there are the reason for poor condition of the people who are living in city area. So that is why their condition is also not so good. They sometimes they are becoming victim of the many diseases because of not having nutritional food, not having good, if it is required of medical service, they are not getting. So their life is not good. Okay, those who are living in a city area. Okay students, so already we have discussed about poor condition of rural people and urban people. Okay, in next video we will discuss about what are the reason of the poverty. Thank you, have a nice day. If you have any question, any query, you can call me or send message me also. Thank you, have a nice day.